morning, all. Suburban Sentinel here, coming to you once again from very deep inside the Arabian Peninsula. And I've had a 4-month hiatus outside the sandbox, so it's good to be back to work, I guess, and it's good to be making videos once again. So let's get back to it. And today's topic is a prepping related subject, specifically preventing injury. And this is something that is rather important for both SHTF scenarios and everyday life. As Benjamin Franklin said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So let's talk about preventing injury. If you are a prepper, then chances are you are the provider, the protector, and a significant source of comfort and security for your family. You certainly do not want to get hurt or injured. If you get hurt, your ability to serve in those roles will at least be compromised for a period of time. Also, complications from an injury might result in your death, or even worse, your injuries might make you a burden on your family. The modern world is busy, chaotic, and chock full of distractions. In our efforts to get more done in less time, most of us are tempted to multitask. That is, do more than one thing at a time, and that is simply a bad idea. At best, multitasking usually leads to reduced efficiency in getting all things done. Also, multitasking often leads to mistakes that would not happen otherwise, and sometimes multitasking is catastrophic. You have these yo-yos who do things like text and drive, causing severe and often fatal accidents. So we don't want to multitask. In addition to doing things that are off our primary task, we also tend to let our minds wander. That old mandate rings true. Be where your feet are. We tend to listen to that little voice inside our heads and think about other things. And we've all done it, and we still probably do it many times during the day. We're lost in thought and we pass our exit on the highway, and all those sorts of things that can lead to mistakes or even catastrophe. One of my favorite stories about not being where your feet are is many years ago. I had a few roommates in a house we shared to save some money, and one of the guys did tree work, tree trimming and cutting down trees, and we got a call from the hospital saying, "Oh, come get Roger, he's in trouble, he just got out of surgery. Oh, what happened?" Well, come to find out, he was doing some work way up in a tree, and he sawed off the limb of the tree he was standing on, and he dropped about 25 feet to the ground with a running chainsaw in his hand. Well, luckily his injuries were not life-threatening, but that is a serious case of dumbassery and not being literally where your feet are. In conclusion, it is important for us as preppers to try our best to avoid injury so that we maintain being a benefit to our families rather than a burden. And one important way of avoiding injury is to maintain focus. Do one thing at a time, and again, be where your feet are. Keep your mind on what you're doing at that moment. In subsequent sections of this small video series, we'll look at other ways of avoiding injury. Until that time, thanks for watching. This is the Suburban Sentinel. Please thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions, enlightening comments, and differing opinions are always welcome. Be safe and prep, everybody.